Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes a handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Design quarterback run. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Anderson. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Punt team ready to boot it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it is Moss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. To throw, it's Fafita. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down,
it's a fake. The up man has it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
hey, I understand going for it. I do. But, boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're a lot closer to the...
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Right into the open. Past the 10. And he's into the end zone. But it is a marker down, so hold everything. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Pass is caught, and he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to run through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, caught over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He made it. 3 points on the board. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Now we run a draw play. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Caught quickly. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
This will be down in the opponent's end near midfield. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Let's take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the return will be brought down. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Makes a quick catch. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of a play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. To throw, it's Fafita. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback operating an empty set. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Fafita. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The quarterback looks right, caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Arizona.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quick dart to the right. Way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Trapped again in the pocket. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. Returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I'd say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Aggies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Going with the old counter run here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Pulls it in. It's Owens.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll run it here. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Now here's the toss play. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into open space. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. They accept the penalty for an automatic first down. They had converted anyway. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slam.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the seventh play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Back to pass. It's Reed. It's a wide receiver screen. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking downfield. It's Fafita. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's got his man wide open. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'll test the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Check. Blue 27 patio. Black 88. Black 88.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Using his legs, it's Moss. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
With the catch, it's Concepcion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Pulls it in, it's Moss. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up.
Check. Black 33, left, ready.
The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Arizona offense back out on the field. And Looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's 4. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Fafita. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space, look out.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Arizona. They were not going to catch him that time.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Working clock with the ground game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Oh, here comes the reverse. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead,
You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.